This is a puzzle game where you started the circle and must get to the target, but you can only move in a perfect circle. So what you do is drag out your arc, line up the circle with all these checkpoints, and once it's locked in place, send it in direction, collecting all the checkpoints and making it to your goal. I mean, it's so satisfying. It's like a beautiful rainbow. But sometimes you can't get all the checkpoints in a single circle. In those cases, we have multiple moves. So I'll set up the circle and just get 3 of the checkpoints, and I can choose to stop whenever I want, so I'll choose about now, and then set up a new circle. And I'll go around the edge here, and I can send it either way. And of course, I think I want to lap around because I want to set up the 3rd one on the right side, right about here, because there's a pretty clean circle that lets me get the last couple points and to the target. So it's a good thinking game in addition to being satisfying. If you like what you see, go get Arc Tracker on Steam via the link in the description. Thank you to the devs for sponsoring. So I have 3 moves for this one. It does look like this would be a good circle to end on, so maybe I want to work backwards. I'm gonna try going for these 3 first, and then ending about here, because I think, oh, maybe. I was thinking it'd be possible to get all 3 of these, but it doesn't look like a hit, so I think I'm gonna restart. Okay, how else could I approach this? I feel like getting the one in the middle is gonna be really hard. I guess there's a pretty decent arc here, but it's dangerous because I can't actually go above the screen. There's a border that destroys me. So I'll try bending around here first and stopping it as soon as I can. And then maybe setting up a 2nd circle, letting it wrap around, ending maybe here. Oh no, but I can't have my starting point be the center of the circle for obvious reasons. No, this is wrong too. Oh God, you know it's a good one. It's making me think like this. Okay, maybe I was onto something with trying to get these 3. Like I should still try to get as many as possible. But then I could try set myself up about here and see if there's such an arc that gets 3. No, but I think this one actually has potential too. I could maybe set up an arc like that. There we go. That was tough. I really had to stop and think, but it's just such a unique puzzle type. I haven't done anything like this before. I feel like that's why unique puzzle types are just the best, because everyone's gonna be on the same playing field when they start. I almost feel like a little baby trying out your new toy, or a mad scientist making great discoveries. And you can make the circle really big if you want, but center point's gotta be within the screen. So I suppose I could get 2. Can I get 3 anywhere? Not with this setup. All right, what if I set up a circle like this? Do I just barely get 3 of them? I do. Okay, I want to stop it right about here and see if, yeah, this is a working circle. Launch around this way. Now, I'm probably going to stop it about here. See if this is just the right arc. Oh, it's close. Is that going to get it, though? Is really close. Ah, it's right there! No! Oh, so close. I can get it in 4 moves, but I'm going for 3. Because I only get 1 star, and I want the 2-star completion, damn it. All right, what if I do here? And then try to end around the center? Because then I could still almost treat it like a bunch of squares. And then get this. And then get the 4 corners of the circle. I've turned the circle into a square, but actually that seems to be the move. Okay, so if like 4 dots are in a square, I could hit those all with a circle. That's good intel. My brain is leveling up. Oh God, that's a lot of checkpoints. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real. I think I actually want to end in the center for all these. It looks like there's actually 4 really crisp and clean circles. As long as I just end in the center. Yeah, give or take. I guess there has to be a bit of timing, but it's not the worst. And in fact, these actually go away quite satisfyingly. Looks like just barely I should get all these. But not the center. Dicks! Ah, there we go. What a troll. This level is a different thing. Blue circle, what does that do? Kills me. It hurts a lot. Okay, let's not let it hurt. Set up some other circles. And I think I'm just gonna try to follow the circles right now Yeah, this is so satisfying. Okay, I guess it's technically still on a circle. Though, actually, should I have gotten the big circle? Yeah, actually, it looks like I did this in the wrong order. I think that I was supposed to do the big circle second, because otherwise I don't see how it lines up. Or maybe, actually, I could still do the circle now. I would just need to end on the left side of it and then do the big circle. Yeah, to almost think about like where circles overlap, because I think I'm gonna want to end at the right side of this one, because that can connect to the small circle. Yeah, end on the right side of this one. That's got a small circle right there. And almost, it feels like these death points are also a bit of guides in a way. Making sure you keep your circle circular, which totally makes sense if you don't think about it. I got it. Nice puzzle. Oh, now we got some obstacles. So yeah, these little lines right here, you don't want to touch them. They'll hurt. So what I'm gonna do is use my 2 moves. First one to kind of create an arc like this and then pause it. And then second one, create an arc like this, getting through the boundaries. Okay, now again, I think I'll need 2 circles, but the first one's gonna have to be coming way out here, and then the second one's gonna have to be a bit more in. Oh, this level feels particularly satisfying. Oh, this one's got a narrow passageway. You're telling me I'm gonna need 6 moves. And you know what? I believe you. There's not that much I can do. Well, no, I bet I could do this in 5. Like, it's definitely not possible to get multiple dots in a single circle, but I definitely should be able to get there in 5 moves. Oh, wait, no, I gotta get all the way back to the start. Oh, I gotta get, I gotta get back to the start. Am I screwed? Or can I big circle it? Big, nope. Okay, the errors of my ways were actually quite obvious. For some reason, I just thought I was ending on the left side. That was the only hang-up. And now, all of a sudden, the 6 moves make sense. Well, this is a funny looker. Looks like to me, I've got a pretty nice arc here. Almost feels like riding the half pipe. Stop it about here, because I think my next goal is to just get to the start of the next arc. I got enough moves that I can just set up the next arc and then ride it. And yeah, actually, with this lined up, I can just use my last move to quite simply navigate to the goal and satisfyingly escape. Okay, just 3 moves. Now we're looking at some tricky stuff. Like, I guess I can set up a great circle here. Although, do I want to? Yeah, because I can't get the far one. How am I going to get the far one? I'm going to try doing the square move at first. But I think I actually want to end in the bottom left because I see a potential for a good arc. Doing something kind of like this. Yeah, actually, that's exactly what I was hoping for. And really, all I need to do is just not end on the left side, and I should be good for 1 more move. Yeah, I don't even need to get any other checkpoints. Nice, a little planning, and it's good. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, this level seems pretty easy. It just seems similar to a level we've already done. Just gotta connect the circles and do it in the right order, and... Oh, no, I don't have enough moves. I need 6 moves, and I have 5. Well, how do I get an extra move here? Is there like a weird arc I could do? Well, I don't know. If I do this, I still get back to the center in 3 moves. How am I supposed to cheat out a move here? Because all I can think about is just dividing this into 2 halves, and then solving each half the level with 3 moves apiece. Maybe there's a bigger and better circle if I, like, shoot the gap here? Does this even work? Well, I live. And I mean, there are other arcs. But I don't know. I meant to grab that. I mean, it feels like I still leave a lot behind, even if I did grab this tiny little thing. But I guess I gotta get creative. Oh, well, okay, here's an idea. What if I still start off with 2 circles normally, but then, during the transition, I could end at maybe a different part of the circle and do a different arc? Like, honestly, I need to stop and then go to here with the 3rd, because then I can do 4 and 5. So how do I get to here safely? Well, I guess actually it's not too bad, right? I just really gotta kind of cut through kind of like this. Yeah, just gotta cut through there. Stop it here. do a full circle, end about where I started, and get the rest. Oh, that is clever. Oh, very, very cool. I'm gonna say it right now, I like moving in circles. It's a good time. Oh, I got 7 moves with this? Okay, well, I feel like there's some circles set up, but they're not the best defined, like they're not the most obvious. So, yeah, they actually give me a lot of potential circles to work with. What do I like? What do I not like? Smash, pass. What do I do with these? I can hit a lot if I do this arc, including that. I don't know where to want to go next. Maybe about here, because there's a pretty clean arc here. It's clean enough. And maybe that's all that matters, but then what? Maybe I could try ending around here and try to line up, yeah, this kind of circle. This is actually exactly what I was hoping for. Don't know what I'm gonna do next though. So at least I have all the time in the world to think. I got 4 moves, so surely it shouldn't be that bad. I'm gonna end about here and set up an arc kinda like, you know, yeah, get most of the close ones. This gets 4, so that's actually really solid. And then if I end around here, I can set up a pretty flat arc. And yeah, with enough moves, I should be good. Oh, I wonder if I can win in less moves. If I ended a bit more to the left, I could have had an arc for this. But I'll tell you what, I probably only need 2 moves anyway. Yeah, since I only need to hit 2 points, like I could just end about there and send it just the right direction and win. Yeah, all right. Less than the minimum moves. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, this level's pretty. I don't think I can get very many on my first arc. And I guess, yeah, I have to end where I start. So here, I guess I gotta go this way and then pause it? Wait, I don't have nearly enough moves for this. I feel like with the same arc, I need to escape the circle and enter a new one. So I have to plan with that in mind, which means like taking it all the way to the border about here and then setting up a bigger circle. I don't know if this will give me 4. I also got to be careful not to hit the edge of the map. Like, I think there's actually a bit of a problem with doing an arc like this. The problem will be, what do I do for the next move, right? Because it's arcing the wrong way. So I got to restart. All right, well, if I drag the circle a bit more over this way, I could set up almost a straighter line for these two, which is already much better, but I'm worried about the setup for the next one. Well, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Oh, wait, how am I supposed to get through the bottom? There's less space down there. Well, hold on, though. I do have 6 moves, so maybe I could just use this to kind of dig myself out of the hole. Yeah. Oh, shoot, it hit the bottom of the map. Okay, so this time I have to be a bit more careful. Just end in the middle-ish. I think something like this is actually quite fine. Just as long as I don't touch any of those borders. But this was the circle I was most worried about. I think I've just barely got it. But I don't know if this will set up the final circle, so I'm really crossing my fingers here. Oh, it does. It's beautiful. Oh man, what a close level. And that didn't look possible until it was. Oh, I got 8 moves? So there's 2 beautiful arcs, although I don't have access to either. What do I want to go for first? It probably doesn't matter. I just have to get all these edge ones at some point. I guess the nice thing about it is that I can get the bottom one in this single move. Like, that is actually comforting. Well, but then what? I feel like my last 2 moves should be getting the 2 right side goals. So now I should focus on getting in the middle. So I got 4 moves for that, for getting all the middle stuff. So maybe I'll try to get around here first. And what's funny is you can see the circles they create. These barriers are also on the circle, so it's where you would want to start. However, you can be a little cheeky and end at a different part of that same circle and still set it up. I just can't do a full loop. So I gotta go around like this and end prematurely. How much of this can I get? You know what, maybe I could just split it up. I got 2 moves to get all this. I mean, to be honest, I should probably do the smart play here and just get myself on the big circle. It's also the much more satisfying play. just as long as I can line it up so that I can still get this one back here, which I can. Good. Don't mistime it. Good. And the goal is mine. What a cool level. And there are a ton of cool levels in this game, nearly 300 of them, with 3 different game modes. There's also auto mode if you really want to test your reflexes, where the ball doesn't stop moving. It's got something for everybody, no matter your level of reflexes. Let me know if you want to see more. I had a good time playing. Thank you all for watching. See you all in the next video. Have a wonderful day and peace.